For those of you who are, in fact, Mark's Max Muscle historians, you probably realize by now that I owe you a video between Marko Savolainen and Nicholas Walker. This is from last week's You Pick 2 Tuesday poll. I got the original one, or you guys got the original winning video, Dexter the Blade Jackson versus Tony O'Burton, up to like 200 or 480 thumbs ups. I need 500. I seen it at around the 480 mark, so I started to do all the other videos, and then it just stopped. Come on, guys. Get this up to 500 likes. I know you can do it. Do me a solid, because I am, in fact, going to finish the rest of the videos with this one. Wow. The battle of the guns? The battle of the biceps? I would say so. I would say so. And before anybody comments in the comment section below, well, go ahead. But before you go ahead and comment about sites. Well, I just don't have any proof. I don't have any evidence of Marko Savolainen using sites. So not having video footage is evidence that he does not use sites. That'll hold up, guys, in the court of law. maybe not. Both guys possess a winning set of arms, unless they are both in the same lineup. Nick's biceps, his arm structure itself, the bone length is not as long. So his bicep goes all the way to the forearm. Whereas Marko has a space. I mean, it's a mountain peak. It's a vertical drop. Like a ski slope. Both of these guys possess ski slopes. Now Marko, he is a more aesthetically pleasing, leaner style bodybuilder. They're probably both about the same weight contest. Sorry, it's my Canadian accent coming through. But yeah, I think Nick is much larger on a shorter frame. Maybe slightly more conditioned, but I mean the aesthetics would come through, right? Now the front lat spread, bit of a fun one. Look at this big young buck. This is a fun one altogether, you know. I actually did this comparison before using this New York Pro version of Nick Walker, but it was such a fun one. You guys enjoyed it that I figured I would do it again. Do it again, area. Yeah, for those of you Canadian fans, I'm sure there is some of you. This is probably an off-season Marko Savolainen. Boom, here's the side chest. Now, this is from the 97 Finland Grand Prix. Was it 96? 97. He was a one-hit wonder. He nailed his condition just the one time. So that other picture, probably before this, he was leading up into this event. So he was basically always off-season except for this one time. One moment in history. And I'll be darned, wasn't he one of the best bodybuilders of all time here at the 97 Grand Prix? And he never even won. Didn't even place in the top 3, if I'm not mistaken. I'd give him this one with Nick Walker. Side chest, we're going to have a little fun with this one. Look at how plugged Savolainen is. He is a mastodon. He is a Hostetler stud. Now, Nick's off-season, he's pretty close to show ready. He's pretty good as far as being off-season. This is what I like to call the building stage. I don't like to say this word off-season. Like calling wrestling fake. Fake. Well, I mean, it's... Here's a side tricep. Sorry, guys. Try to make these a little bit fun. Look at the shape. The overall shape of Savolainen is going to get Nick Walker. I don't care. I just don't care. Look at the size of the arm, too. Again, the bone length. Savolainen could be a disadvantage. Tricep itself of Nick Walker, probably better. But the size of that bicep, wow. And the surprisingly pristine condition of the Savolainen will shock some people. And now, let's go to the very underrated back. If you guys follow Superset Man, hello Superset Maniacs, welcome back to my channel. He did a video dedicated to this back, and it is a great back. Now, if I had to be nitpicky here, Nick, he needs to open up a little bit more of that back. It's too late now. But if he opened up a little bit more, I'd probably give him this one. Christmas tree, although, you know, his traps look bigger, they're longer, reach down further. Big arms, huge. Conditioned in the lower half as well as Savolainen. Calves, little slight on the calves, I will say. And it's a shame, guys. This is the only time you'd ever see Savolainen with this, one of the best backs of all time. But I have to reiterate, he needs to open up a little bit. The small guy hides away, and he's definitely anything but small. Here's the rear lat spread. Unfortunately, it's an old screenshot at best of Marko Savolainen. And it is a good back. Oh, did I say subscribe to Superset Man's channel as well? Probably has some better shots of that back. Good channel, good channel. So go check that video out that he released on Marko Savolainen. But yeah, this is a screenshot, guys, at best. You can see it's not a bad back lat spread, though. And the abs and thigh also, you may ask why. I can't help when I say in the abs and thigh. I have to come back with a rhyme. I don't know. Maybe I'm Jiminy Cricket. Could be. Where's Tinkerbell? If you guys know what I'm saying, some sing. Screenshot at best, doesn't show the true size. The silhouette looks narrow compared to Nick. And I think that is because of the old footage. This is from the 90s, guys. Way back when. Boom, la boom. That's the French boom, le boom. This is a huge, most muscular. Now, it looks like he's off-season, Savolainen, but this is probably from the Grand Prix. He did the Finland Grand Prix a couple of times, I believe, and he was soft, very soft. Could you imagine being his coach or whatever, seeing him? Obviously, they don't have the FaceTime things that they do now. They could show how are you looking? How are you looking? I'm looking good. Da, 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 da. He'd have to go by his word, and then he shows up like this. He's huge, but he is not winning a bodybuilding competition that soft and watery. And it's a shame. Somebody needed to be there to slap that hand. He goes to pick up a donut. He goes to pick up a sandwich, subs. He goes to pick up a plate of salads, spaghettis, potato salads, or macaroni salads. Any of that stuff, you can't touch it. You can't touch it. Be a man. Fish, broccoli, stick with it. If he had stuck with that diet mindset, Marko Savolainen would have been the best of all time. Probably even beating Nick Walker, but because it's such a, half of them are screenshots, missing half the shots, you can't say. And I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. There's that cricket coming at me again. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys, and please subscribe to the channel. Looking to get to that 100,000 subscriber mark, before I pass on to the next place. Have a great one, guys.